Have you ever wondered how astrology can influence the type of home you live in? In this video, we'll explore how your astrological chart, especially your fourth house, can reveal the ideal living environment for you. Whether you're a bold Aries seeking a pioneering space or a nurturing Cancer drawn to homes near water, discover how the stars shape your surroundings and how to create a harmonious living space aligned with your zodiac sign. I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to my Transcendent YouTube channel, where I share my journey through complex PTSD. And as I've shared a few times before, astrology can give you insights as to things to consider. And I don't necessarily subscribe to it, carte blanche. But I have found it very interesting to consider different perspectives and insights for me in my life. So I'm throwing this out for you about where you live, about the home that might be right for you. I'm borrowing some of this from an astrologer whose name is Ksenia Moore, and she has a YouTube channel called Guiding Star Astrology. Here's some key takeaways about living environments that she shared recently. Well, Ksenia, she combines Vedic and traditional Western astrology, that's Eastern and Western, and uses whole signs to analyze how the stars impact personal living environments. So to understand your astrological chart, you're encouraged to use the personal forecast based either on your sun, your moon, or your rising signs. And astro.com is a place you can go to do some research and find out more about your birth, where the stars were located when you were born. And she says, she's just presenting it as a tool for empowerment rather than fear. And so the astrological experiences on your living space, the zodiac has 12 different houses, and each house has a different sign in it. And these houses basically in the zodiac are like pies, cut in the circle around you at the time that you were born. And the fourth house is significant in your natal chart or your birth chart because it relates traditionally as the astrology traditions have been handed down through time. It's associated with home and your living environment. And the sign or the zodiac sign in the fourth house and the planet that rules that sign significantly affect the nature of one's living space. And the planet placements in relation to the fourth house or its ruler can further shape that living situation, like Saturn in Scorpio influences the environment to be mixed with characteristics of both signs. So if you're an Aries, you prefer new, pioneering spaces that are warm and potentially barren. A Taurus is going to enjoy architectural homes with beautiful landscapes, and they may live in rural or attractive places. Gemini, that would indicate restlessness, so frequently you may be changing homes or potentially, exploring alternative living arrangements like a van. Cancer, it's associated with family-oriented nurturing spaces, often near water or market gardens. Leo, homes may be glamorous or near entertainment venues with a focus on warmth and fun. If you're a Virgo, likely you're going to have an organized, tidy space that could include features like a good pantry or a craft room. Libra, they prefer beautiful, aesthetically pleasing homes near cultural centers. Scorpio, you can live near darker, more secluded spaces, such as cemeteries or deserts. Sagittarius enjoys large, expansive homes, possibly with lots of lights and room for dreams. Capricorn, homes may be traditional, cold, or even near abandoned places, and often include features like basements or stone structures. Aquarius, modern innovative homes with a focus on gadgets and possibly near airports or community centers. Pisces, your home may be a spiritual center. Could be near a retreat or near water, characterized by privacy and compassion, possibly living near a hospital or a place of healing. So Cassandra, she advises viewers to consider the attributes of their signs when choosing or interpreting the best living spaces for you. Enhancements, she says, can be made to mitigate less desirable aspects by introducing elements that bring out the positive traits in these astrological benefits that she's highlighting for us here. Ultimately, you've got to reflect on your living situation and where you're at today. And I know for me, in escaping my, or not escaping, but in actually working through my complex PTSD, home is a very important aspect of my life. And I did find there were some very insightful views that I obtained from my own birth chart. That's why I'm sharing this here. So I do encourage you to take a deep dive and examine how some of the astrological influences might impact your journey, your exploration, to help you form a better understanding of the possibilities, rather than just following the patterns that you may have come out of childhood, or this, if you're like me, with complex PTSD, out of your wounds. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.